Hi and hello YouTube friends. I just wanted to do one of those little life update vlogs. I'm sat in my favourite park again and oh my goodness, one sec. Hey little buddy! Look at this little guy. Like, honest to God, there's so many squirrels here and they are so curious. They come up to me constantly. Like, I've had 5 or 6 of them now since I've been here. It is absolutely wild. But yes, squirrels aside, I just wanted to do a little life update because it's been a couple of weeks, I think, or a week or something, I don't know. And yeah, I honestly, this feels kind of like a nice little place to vent. I don't have a lot of people in my life that I can vent to. So for anyone who actually watches these and listens, thank you. I apologise for all of the crows that have apparently decided to come out suddenly. Also, I got a selfie stick, so hopefully there will be less wobbling and stuff this time. Like, I can't guarantee anything, but yeah, so if you watched my last video, you know that my fiance and I were obviously having issues trying to get a place. We'd put an application in for a really nice house, and we were waiting to hear back, and I'd called the previous day and I'd asked about it, and obviously I'd been told by a different lady that we weren't, the company didn't accept online guarantors, which was really frustrating because we had been told something else. And as I finished the last video, the first like vlog video, not my book on haul, there's another squirrel. I'm so easily distracted. Hi friend. Yeah, he's back on the bench. Can I stroke him? Like, are squirrels one of those you're not allowed to stroke? I kind of want to though. My fiance's not here to tell me not to. And you know, the autism's kicking in. Anyway, he's gone. Yeah, so literally the minute I finished the last vlog, my very first video, I got a phone call from the agency, and it was the woman who I spoke to the first time. I probably just said that. But yeah, I obviously explained to her what I'd said to the woman the day before, and she was like, oh, that was me you spoke to. I didn't say something like that. Like, I said that we don't accept online guarantors. So that was that, and I was super disheartened. But she said that, well, I called up another agency the day after because I wanted to just find out straight away whether or not we could use an online guarantor before I even got my hopes up. And they said that most likely we were going to have to go through a private landlord, which, you know, is fine, but there wasn't really a lot about when we had a look. And we didn't get the couple that that I applied for. So honestly, I got so hopeless. Like, I got so down, and obviously with the seasonal depression kicking in at the minute as well, I couldn't deal with it. So we've decided that we're going to give it until after Christmas, like until February, before we start looking again, which gives us time to save, and it gives more time for stuff to go on the market. But it does mean that we're stuck here now for you know, the foreseeable future, which is great. But I've already decided that next year is the year we move, and I'm holding kind of steadfast on that. Like, we finally have the money to be able to move. Like, all of our debts are paid off. Like, I'm excited for the future. I just wish it was happening sooner because I need to get out of this godforsaken awful place. Like, it's beautiful. This is what bothers me. It's one of the most beautiful places I've ever lived, but God, the people are just awful. It's such a conservative town, and it's not somewhere that I want to raise a family. If I do, it's not somewhere that I want to live and associate with people, because honestly, most of the people I've met down here are awful. So yeah. On the plus side though, I have started writing again, which is so exciting. If you watch my introduction book haul video, you'll see that I introduced my book series to everyone, the Forever Bound series, and the first book, The Bonds That Bind Us, is almost a year old. It's a year old in March, which is so exciting. And The Binds That Break Us, number 2 in the trilogy, That came out, I think, in September or October. So that one's still relatively new, but I've actually started writing the last book, The Breaks That Bound Us. And it's so exciting because I wasn't able to finish writing, like even attempting to write that for about 8 years, nearly, like 6 to 8 years, because just like trauma and stuff like that, and I just couldn't do it. Like I just didn't have the heart to do it. Like I didn't have the story, my life was in tatters, like it wasn't a good time, you know. So but I'm finally writing again. I've got inspiration. Like I'm getting a little bit stuck in some places because it's trying to get from A to B to C, you know. Like I know how to get from A to C, I need the middle bit, or I don't know how to get from A to C and I need the middle bit. I don't know, you know what I mean. But I'm excited to be back with the characters again, and I'm excited to finally finish this story. Like I know how this story has ended for years. Like I've just not had the motivation to actually write it, and I'm so excited. Like as a writer, like being able to actually write is such a huge deal, because it's not as easy as people think it is to just write. Like I get such severe writer's block, like constantly, like constant writer's block. It can take me months to even get a couple of paragraphs down. Do you know what I mean? So I'm taking what I have right now, like I'm taking it with grace, because I'll take what I can get. Like I wrote just over 1,000 words yesterday, so that was exciting. I wrote in a little like tiny paragraph this morning, and I'm hoping to write some more when I get back. So fingers crossed. I'm hoping that I can have at least the first draft done by the end of the month, or at least by January, as long as I can get the kind of ideas rolling. Give me 1 second. Like they're just everywhere. I mean literally just everywhere. I've moved like 30 seconds up the path and they're just everywhere. I love them so much. But yeah, we're moving again because people keep, I don't know, walking towards me, and I hate it. I don't remember what I was talking about, probably writing. So yeah, I'm just excited, really. Like I'm hoping to get the first draft done by like earliest end of December, if I can carry on writing like I am now. Otherwise hopefully January, but we'll see. Like I don't want to say like yes I'm gonna be able to do it if I'm not, because then I get my hopes up and I get disappointed. Like it's quite nice though, because I've had about 3 or 4 people in my actual like real life circle asking me about when the third book's gonna be open, like released and stuff, and I'm like, slow your roll, like I've only just started it. But it's so exciting to have people excited for my books. Do you know, like it's insane. It's absolutely insane. As of recording this video, it'll probably go up later today, which is the 6th, I think. Tomorrow, the Saturday, the 7th, I believe, the Kindle version of The Binds That Break Us goes on Kindle for free for 5 days. So even if you don't have Kindle Unlimited, you can get the second book for free. And then the day, I think Boxing Day, I will be putting both of the Forever Bound books and my poetry book on free on Kindle, because the way that Amazon works is you have 5 days of the allotted kind of like period that you can advertise your book for free on Kindle if it's within the Kindle kind of thing where you can but you can only have 5 days for the quarter, and I think it's every like 2 or 3 months. So I normally try and do mine like right at the beginning, but I kind of regret it now. I wish I'd waited until kind of this month, and done it like sooner to the holidays, because everyone loves a holiday bargain, don't they? Like, especially when it's free. So yeah, the Boxing Day I will hopefully be releasing all 3 of the books that I have published on Amazon for free on my Kindle, so watch this space. I will obviously keep giving like little updates and stuff as to you know, the progress of the writing, and book 3, like I might do I'm still getting used to the whole filming outside thing, so I don't know how I'd feel yet about kind of recording myself in like a cafe writing and stuff like that. Like, I don't know how confident I am about that, even though all the staff know me and stuff like that. Like, I don't know, like filming out in somewhere that I can be alone is quite, not jarring, but I don't know, the anxiety gets up a little bit. Like, I honestly, massive kudos to all of the YouTubers who can just walk around like with the selfie stick and just like go for a full like 20 minutes. Good for you, sis, because I wish that was me. Book wise, I finished The Cursed Bread 2 days ago by Sophie McIntosh. It is the book club book for one of the Discord groups I'm in. One of my very lovely friends, Leah Crompton, has a YouTube channel, and you should all go subscribe to her. I will link her in the comments if I can figure out how to do it. I'm still very new to this. She was one of my favorite booktubers, and she recently started her Patreon, and if you sign up to like the second tier, I think you get we do a monthly book club and a bi-monthly classics book club, which is very fun. Like, our classics book was Jane Eyre. I have a lot of opinions on Jane Eyre. I think that I'm going to do like a quarterly wrap up or something, maybe at the end of December, of all the books I've read since October, and I'll give my opinions on stuff then. But our book club book for December was Cursed Bread by Sophie McIntosh, and it was only 184 pages, so I sped through it. Like, and I'm not gonna lie to you, it, like, the phrase that we have kept using to describe this book is a fever dream. Like, it's so beautifully written, and I want to read more of what Sophie McIntosh releases, because I think she's so talented. She's such a phenomenally talented writer. However, on a first read, you have no idea what's going on until maybe like the last 10%. It's so confusing. Like, it genuinely, it jumps from one era to another. Like, you get like little like 1.5 page chapters. Like, sometimes it's just 1 pages, and then it will fly into like the present day, and then it will fly backwards for like 7 pages, and like, as the story goes on, it does start to make more sense. And I definitely think that for a second read, it would be, you'd pick up everything. Do you know what I mean? Like, but I've been seeing, I looked on Goodreads, like, because after I finished it, I gave myself a good, like, I let myself have the night to kind of think about it before I rated it or wrote my review or anything. And a lot of people have been voting it really low, like 1 to like 2.5 stars. And like, I do think that's a little bit unfair, because it's really, really good. And I only rated it 3.5 myself, but I feel like it could definitely go higher on a reread. So give it a chance. It's really, really good. It's a really short book. If you don't like it, you've not wasted too much time. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I don't really have a lot else to say, except that, you know, the SADS is kicking my ass. Like, November sucked, right? Like, November was a really shitty month. But there are people coming, so I'm going to say goodbye. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. Bye.